Hi, everyone, and happy return to the Help Coin Dot. I hope you have an incredible day. I hope you're headed home from work so you can unwind and put your feet up. Wherever you are, enjoy the lovely weather. This episode has a lot going on and a lot cooking. Stablecoin, PayPal, Ripple, we discussed it in the first episode and the first video of the day. But now we're going to delve a little deeper by watching a review on Squawk Box discussing stable currency rules. We'll examine Solana and the potential breakout point for this bull cycle where the price could move. XRP, many whales are moving it. In what direction is it heading? We will discuss a great deal of FUD. Enjoy yourself more on Ripple. A lawyer debunks what's new in an XRP. Everyone get set. It looks like a parabolic motion is about to happen for quite some time. I will present the chart to you. I will notify you of the time and the subject matter we will be examining. Thus, unwind while sitting back. Come on, let's do this. Bitcoin worth $67,905 USD. That represents a 9% decrease in the last day, with Ethereum now trading at $3,773,319. It has decreased by 1.7%. Both USDT and USDC have dollar pegs in place precisely where we want them to be in an XRP. It's likely that you are correct if you predicted it, as it hasn't changed much since this morning, coming in at a mean lean 52 cents for the previous 90 days. Yes, it is correct. The numbers are not in our favor. To hold XRP, one must be a real holder. I discovered the hard way that 7 years may feel like 70. It has decreased by 1.8% in the last 24 hours, but during the previous 30 days, you know what? We've increased by 4.2%. I never would have guessed, but my 401k and my equities are doing better than my cryptocurrency holdings. I never imagined that day would come, but it has. XRP is at 5%, and after 30 days, I believe my small fund has increased by more than 15%. Give or receive, yes, I am aware of what's in the NVIDIA. Naturally, it is, and I told you so this morning. XRP, shop my store, it has returned. Additionally, we will offer more than simply the current XRP product store. You may find it at the link. We have those Yeti cups that are rising, and they ought to be rising at some point. Take a look at this video, The Army's Unrelenting Inscribed Appetite. This isn't a decal. You get a lovely cover on top of it, and you can't pick at it or try to take it off by throwing it in the dishwasher. We received green and white dark blue, despite my suspicion that it's more like gray. I may have mislabeled it. We also received the red. But these are all 30 ounces just in time for summer. Look at them all carved onto the cup. They are available at the shop. 65 XRP is the right price to buy several of these, and shipping is free. There are currently only 25 of each item in stock, so make sure to pick yours up right away. Free shipping is available everywhere in the world. Since 2017, celebrities have begun releasing fake coins. These are the top 7 celebrity rung pulls. What's frightening is that these celebs are extremely wealthy. What are they doing with their wealth? They are entering the cryptocurrency market and stealing our funds. That is problematic. That is extremely flawed, starting with the veto. In 2021, he performed a rap doge and gifted his admirers $300,000. What a good man. In Rose 2021 80, he received $106,000 for advertising a token live. What do you think? It was a fraud. Lindsay Delano, yes, it is correct. You can probably anticipate what occurred when she did it and pushed a fraudulent currency. Floyd Mayweather Centra Emacs board bunny NFTs went to zero. In 2018, he was sued. He made a fine Shaq payment of $614,000. Yep, Shaq ran into issues. Brady did the same for the FTX. I'm not sure who it is, but little Uzi Vert ended up being the face of an Ethereum NFT collection. Goodbye, young rich. He generated about $2 million. And after that, he went and vanished. Horrible, extremely terrible. You need to use caution around these individuals. As people, you're witnessing that with the Jenna currency right now. Why? Don't turn away. How are you spending your time? Avoid participating in the first video day. If you haven't listened to that video yet, do so now as we instructed. And what are you doing if you're not a subscriber to the channel? It's cost-free. It is beneficial to me. Press the subscribe button to activate the alert. Come on, let's do it. Give it a thumbs up. It would have taken you 7 seconds to complete this task. PayPal has already started to introduce its stable currency on Ethereum. It is currently moving towards Solana. Stablecoin Ripple will research it further. Apex was only a few days away. They received the RL, I think, for Ripple Labs USD. Stable coins are being released, but first, there's this stable coins versus digital currencies issued by central banks I prefer when the private sector leads a payment, which is why we're now developing a reliable coin bill payment system that will enable the private sector to lead in this way on a dollar-backed steady currency. Take a listen to this. We examine the prospects of blockchain technology in Web3. Additionally, he declared his disapproval of a U.S. central bank. Although I think digital currency is a fantastic idea, I like the private sector to be in charge of payments, which is why we're still working on a stablecoin bill. This will enable the private sector to take the lead in this regard on a payment guaranteed by dollars. Steady currency. So intriguing, clearly the weather is becoming warmer. Things will become genuine. It will become more intense. There is no ifs or buts about it, in my opinion. Ripple is entering the stablecoin game because they know more than we do. They had been considering this for a while now. I just couldn't get out of bed because of this. Once we determine which direction my feet land, we can proceed to launch a steady coin. That isn't how it operates. They possess some knowledge of laws. They are aware of the bill's intended destinations, the interest they will serve, and the institutions and banks in the US that these bills will encourage to use, as well as these businesses. If banks and governments all over the world decide to implement their own stablecoin or digital currency on top of the XRP ledger, in the event that they are nonetheless seeking for a ledger-based transfer mechanism, they can avoid utilizing several and cross-chain chains. They can just build a bridge across the CBDCs using dollars as collateral. There are USDs here. A significant factor is at work. It's not an if-then situation. This will transpire. It seems like it will happen really rapidly. I believe that by this time next year, we will have a clear understanding of what Ripple is truly accomplishing. This steady coin leads to the market analyst's prediction that on a breakout, Solana might rise to 1,600. This is the market macro structure for Solana. From a recent low, Solana has emerged from the second triangle and is approaching $8,000. Very intriguing because if we look at the Solana of $166, you can be sure that institutions will pump this and that the meme coin frenzy surrounding it will push the Solana up to $1,000 is taking place. This will be quite easy for us to get roughly 10 times more. Recall that I make very few calls, but on Solana we will witness a tenfold increase. I'm observing numbers. The second in one of these is this. I'm not sure if the cryptocurrency trader has been paying attention to him or knows about his past. However, the person I collaborate with closely. According to him, Solana can even boost to 2,000. We have discussed Solana about 4 or 5 days ago, I think. Solana is going to rip by the end of the year, and by the summer, depending on where it goes and the goals we have in mind, I am aware that many of you are considering the $166. It doesn't matter how many coins you are earning, I can acquire more XRP. It concerns the percent egg. The coin exists because the Solana costs $166. However, Solana will do a 10x from this point on in XRP if you have extra XRP tokens. And you're only buying additional Solanas when it does a 5x, right? Because what matters is the amount of USD you enter and the additional X that you receive. It doesn't matter how many tokens you receive, despite what many people believe when they consider how much more tokens they could obtain. It doesn't matter. What matters is how many X's you'll receive in return. And if you Solana from here, you know you mentioned $200 and it rises to $2,000. That is 10 times that. If I were to mentally calculate this quickly and accurately, it would likely be a factor of 15 from here. Making a lot of money is possible. Told you the Solana story. I mentioned to you. Concerning Chainlink, people take notice of these various cryptocurrency options that are available. The whale's 51 million AIM ripples in their XRP price in response to the USSC's letter. Which standouts are there? That's not what we want to see though, as 51 million coins were delivered to a centralized exchange. The XRP price is fluctuating, hence we want to see it transferred off the centralized exchange rather than onto it. What then do we observe when these whales move more while using an XRP? All I want is for humans to be able to identify and understand these whales eventually. Okay, this is quite a bit. Isn't it just a bunch of flying around? Money moving from a chilly wallet to an exchange is never a good thing. The fact that they plan to dump it, and then we look at it as Cobb says XRP is about to go bleeping vertical here, makes it not a positive thing. Yes, it is, but you realize that it won't happen instantly. June could be our target. Elevate the beginning of the push-up for XRP. July seems like it will arrive, and Bitcoin will soon be seen. Breaking free of its lateral motion, whether that occurs in July or not, I believe it will happen in June. Pardon me, I don't think we'll see XRP move on its own, but it will start pulling the other markets up. We're going to test the 75-cent zone in August or even September of that year. If the 75-cent region becomes public, we must hang on to it and make it our new base. If 75 cents can become a new base, we are headed towards the 6% market cap dominance by XRP that we witnessed in 2016 and 2020. With a 6% market cap lead, where does XRP fit in? I'm going to leave it as that. Moving up from a 50-cent XRP to a $6 XRP is a pretty big leap up, and it will make a lot of people extremely wealthy.